A boy is walking with the girl, and the two kiss. A woman appears and claims to be the boy's cousin. The girl says why he didn't introduce his cousin before. The boy goes to talk to her, but asks him to stay calm, and asks the girl what they are doing there. The innocent girl says that they are going to get a tattoo together, and name each other. The woman says it's a great idea, and says it's going to look great, and then says she didn't know the guy liked tattoos. He says he didn't like it, but she convinced him. The woman says that's good, change it up a bit. She later asks how long they've been together. The girl says she is 1 year old. The woman is surprised. The girl comments that the dating request was very sweet, and he even gave her that chain. Then the woman says it's cool. A friend of his arrives and greets him, and asks who the woman is. She says that she is his cousin. The girl greets his friend. Then he praises his friend's cousin. And he says he has to go, and he says goodbye to everyone. The woman says she'll let them go get the tattoo. The girl comments on whether she has a husband or a boyfriend, so that they can go out together later. She comments that she is in the process of divorce. The girl says that she is sorry, but she says that she is over it and it is not worth worrying about. The girl comments that she really has to value herself, and that she needs to try to have her own things so as not to depend on a man. She says the girl is right, and wishes her luck in the relationship. The girl says goodbye and says she enjoyed meeting her. The man doesn't know what to do, because the cousin is actually his wife. The woman is at home crying about the situation earlier. And she has her husband's clothes in hand. In tears, she takes a bag and puts the clothes inside. The man arrives home, and she has already separated all her clothes for him to leave. He tries to ask for forgiveness. The woman says she has no conversation, and tells him to get out of her way. He says it was not his intention to harm her. The woman says he's tough, takes a deep breath, and says she wasn't going to make a scene, because she's not that kind of woman, and tells him to get out of her way. He asks why he didn't say she was his wife. She says she doesn't care. He comments that she is the woman of his life. She laughs, and says that the man sucks, and completes by saying that he hates scandal, and that's why he didn't say anything. She asked him to leave again. He tries to apologize, but she tells him not to touch her. And she tells him to go away again. The thoughtful man comments that it's all her fault. Because she let the marriage cool down and didn't care about paying attention to him. She says that's a lame excuse. The man says he hasn't felt wanted for years, and he always has to go after her, and he never bothered to know how he is. And after feeling desired on the street, he became more confident. She tells him to get his things and leave the house. He screams and says he's really going, because it's her fault. The woman comments with a sarcastic tone, so that he feels wanted away from her. Then he says he's really going to, because it's his fault, and it's easy to put the blame on him, and not pay attention to him, not wanting to have intimate moments anymore, and then he's Mimi, saying it's his fault. And he scoffs, telling her to post on social media, saying he's the monster in the relationship. Then he says he's leaving. The woman in tears tells him to leave her alone. He comes home and kisses the girl and says he brought them something to eat and asks him to go make it. She laughs and says if he didn't bring something already. He replies that he brought food to be made, and she comments that she is not a woman to make food. He says he's been working all day and he doesn't have time. The woman replies that she doesn't cook for anyone. He says he was at work and there's no way to do it. She tells him to bring ready food then. But he says she has to be a partner and help with that. She replies that she doesn't cook for any man. He says that this is feminism talk, and she laughs, and says that she won't be under any relationship. Then he goes to say something, and the woman interrupts and says she's going to the gym and hanging out with her friends. He thought the academy was later. She comments that she wants to leave early and is going to meet her friends. And she completes by saying that he should have brought ready food. He thinks that story is strange and goes to follow the girl. He keeps spying on the girl from afar. She, however, is seeing her lover. When the man sees that, he becomes sad. Sometime later, he finds his ex-wife. She greets the man. He says it's good he found her. Crying, the man asks the woman for forgiveness, saying that she made a mistake and should not have made that mistake, and is very sorry. The woman says that she forgives the man. He laughs and asks if they're going home. She says no, and completes by saying that that's too much, because she forgives him, but she doesn't want him back, because she suffered a lot with what he did, and she didn't deserve that. The man says she is right, but he is very sorry. She says that he threw it in her face, that she never did anything inside the house, and she dedicated her life to taking care of the house. Then her boyfriend arrives, and it's his friend. Then the friend greets him, and asks why he is crying to his girlfriend. She lies, and says his girlfriend dumped him. The friend believes, and will try to console him, saying that everything will work out and he will get over it. Then the two say goodbye to him. He is alone there, very sad about all this. And he cries a lot.